Happy Father's Day, Pop. I got you a tie. Nah, you know I'm kidding. I got you scratch-offs, like always. It's a waste of money, I know, but worth it to me to see that look of expectation on your face when mom starts calling out the numbers you can't see anymore. She's your eyes now at 93, and after 75 years of marriage, she's not about to stop looking out for the brash, Irish kid who came into her Italian neighborhood on Arthur Avenue in the Bronx in 1943, and swept her away. You couldn't find a nice Italian boy to fall in love with? Her mother said. She's Italian? Your Irish family said. It'll never last. I try to imagine what it must have been like to be barely 18 years old with a newborn baby in the middle of a world war you'd soon be called to fight in. I can't. Not even close. I would be a basket case. One day you're playing stickball in the streets with your buddies, the next you're kissing your wife and baby goodbye, and going off to a place called Okinawa. I never told you this, Pop, but I was damn lucky to have you as my old man. Growing up, I had a lot of friends whose fathers checked out on them. They were too busy making money, and didn't have the time for their own son. You made the time. You were tough, but you were fair. You let me get away with just enough, but never too much. If I tried, I'd better start running because there were no timeouts with you. No, go to your room. Trouble was, Pop, you were always a little faster than I was. You were raised by spinster aunts after both your parents died, and they were busy working during the day so they couldn't keep an eye on you. You kept getting lost on your way to school, you said, even though it was only 2 blocks away. You never made it past 8th grade, so it was tough getting decent paying jobs to support us later on, but you always found a way. Lockheed, the post office, Pally's hardware store. I can't remember a weekday you weren't working, or a weekend you didn't have time for a game of catch with me. All my friends' dads were carrying a briefcase to work, you were carrying a gun, riding in the back of a Brinks armored car truck 10 hours a day for 30 years, picking up and delivering coinage and cash to banks. Never knowing when some guy with a semi-automatic was going to step out from behind a bank pillar, and try to take that money from you. When it finally happened and you were shot trying to protect that money, you made the front page of the PM edition, top of the fold, above a story about Nixon visiting China. How many fathers get top billing over the President of the United States? You did, Pop. You never turned down working overtime at Brinks, never scrimped on Mom, my brother, Jim, or me. You scrimped on yourself. If I needed something we couldn't afford, you found a way to get it for me. That's where all that overtime went. I took it for granted, Pop. What a fool I was. You were proud of me, too, and this was your way of showing it.